Ohio State has won the toss, and they have chose to defend the south goal, and they will have a slight wind advantage, and they will kick off. While everything is getting set down there, Joe Mulvihill, do you have a final word before the kickoff?
Yes, I do, Tom. Ladies and you gentlemen, too, have you heard about the new Norge refrigerator that defrosts itself? That's right, Norge defrosts itself automatically. And now it's time for the kickoff, and here's Tom Manning.
All right, Troutwine is in for Ohio State. The referee's hand is in the air, running up. The game is on. It's a low grounder, fumbled by Michigan on the 15-yard line. And he picks it up back to the 20. It is Ortman. Cuts to his left. He's up to the 20-yard line. He's caught there and wrapped up on about the Michigan 22. He was caught by left tackle O'Hanlon. The game is just getting underway. So it's Michigan's ball, the first offensive play of the afternoon. It is brought in from the far side of the field and placed on the Michigan 22-yard line where it's 1st and 10. We gave you Van Summeren, but it's Koseski. Out of the huddle they come. Single wing. Shift to the right. The tailback is Ortman. Man in motion out to the right, and the ball goes to the big fullback, Kempthorne. Kempthorne on a power drive through the middle, and he picks up about 5 yards. He's over the 25, and he's wrapped up on the 27 by Wirtz. Linebacker up for the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Russell Rupp, the referee, is setting the ball on the Michigan 27-yard line. Make it 2nd down and 5. Out of the huddle into a T, single wing, they shift to the right, the unbalanced line to the left for Michigan, and the ball goes to Koseski, and he fakes a lateral pass, then spins into the line, and gets up to about the 29 or 30 before he's caught by Leininger and by Jimmy Haig. No score. Michigan, Ohio State, the ball game just getting underway. The ball is exactly on the Michigan 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Wolverines. No score. Oh, there's electricity in this crowd today, believe me. Everybody is tense. And as that ball was kicked off by Troutwine, Ohio State's left tackle, you could just feel the tenseness, the electricity in the air. Out of the huddle, they come up over the ball as center Urban. Single wing Michigan, they shift to the right. The line is unbalanced to the left. And there is Koseski at Ohio State's right side. And he's jammed up, but I believe he makes it a 1st down. He's up almost to that 33 or 34-yard line. It is Mady and Leininger who make the stop. It is a 1st down for Michigan, the first down of the afternoon, and the referee sets the ball on the Michigan 34-yard line. Out of the huddle come Michigan again. Ohio State's using a 6-man line, a 6-2-2-1. There's a single wing, a shift to the right. The ball goes back to Orton. He's fading back to throw. He's caught back there for a loss. He's caught back there. He was caught on the 25, but he gets away, wiggles up to the 30-yard line, where he's caught in there by Mady, Ohio State's left guard. The whole forward wall was in there on Ortman that time. The ball is resting on the 30, where it is 2nd down and 14 to go for Michigan. No score as yet. The ball is midway between the sideline markers. Our engineer this afternoon, one of the greatest engineers in the country, good old Bert Pruitt. Out of the huddle come Michigan at 2nd down and 14 in their own 30. Into a T formation, single wing, they shift to the right, the line is unbalanced on the left, and the ball goes to the close back, who is fullback Kempthorne. And Kempthorne is boomed for another loss. He tried to come through the middle there, but he was wrapped up by Leininger and by Thomas. Thomas diagnosed that play beautifully. Middle linebacker up, Leininger was in there and wrapped him up on the 29-yard line. Make it 3rd down, 15 for Michigan. Midway between the sideline markers, Ohio State employing that 6-man line. It's a 6-2-2-1. Into a T formation, single wing Michigan, they shift to the right. Ohio shifts with them, strong side left. Ortman has the ball, he faced back, he's throwing one down the middle. It is no good. Almost intercepted by Ohio State, almost intercepted by Vic Janowicz. Janowicz, in diving for that ball there, spilled the potential pass receiver on the play. It was Koseski. Koseski fell over him. Thought for a moment he might be hurt. Well, it's 4th down coming up for Michigan. Fading back, expecting this kick will be Janowicz and Newell. Janowicz on the near side. Janowicz is on the far side. Newell on the near side. Getting ready to punt now will be Tenega. Standing inside his own 20 on the 19. The ends are wide. There's the pass. Kick was almost blocked, but he gets it away. It's coming over to Newell. Newell takes it on the 35, and he's up to the 40, and he's down on the 40-yard line. He was caught there by McClellan and by Atchison. So it's Ohio State's ball, a 1st down on their own 40-yard line. Michigan, you remember, on the kickoff, took the ball from the 22. They took the ball up as far as the 34, where they lost 4, then they lost 1, and they kicked. So Ohio State's ball, 1st and 10 on their own 40. Ball is inbounds from this side of the field. The Ohio backs are Savick, Morrison, Hamilton, and Janowitz. Out of the huddle they come, and there at center is Jack Leininger. Michigan is using a six-man line. A single wing they shift to the right. Janowitz is deep. The ball goes to Morrison, and Morrison on a power drive over Ohio State's right side. Little hole open there by Biltz and by Wilson. Not very much of a gain. Gain of about a yard. He was wrapped up there by Momsen, Wistert, and McClellan. It's second down and 9 for the Buckeyes. Ball is midway between the sideline markers on the Ohio State 41-yard line. Out of the huddle they come into a preliminary tee. They go from a tee this time. There's a handoff to Janowitz with a power drive, and he picks up about 2 yards, up to about the 43 yards. He was wrapped up there by middle linebacker Momsen. Big Al Wistert gets off the ground, along with McClellan, and the ball is resting on the 43-yard Ohio State line. Make it third down and about 7. Michigan using that six-man line, a 6-2-2-1. Ohio into a T formation, single wing. They shift to the right. The line is unbalanced on the left, and the ball goes to Savick. He fades back, and he's going to throw. Oh, his pass just out of the arms of Morrison, over in the left flat. Morrison turned around just a little bit too late. So we move into the fourth down and 7 for Ohio State with the ball on their own 43-yard line. Ohio State will have a slight wind advantage. Johnny, what's the wind about 10, 12 miles an hour. Tenniger and Lentz are back expecting that kick. Tenniger's on the near side, Lentz on the far side. Kicking for Ohio State will be Morrison, standing on the Buckeye 31-yard line. The ends are wide. He fumbled the kick. Now he's going to run with it. There he goes around the side, and he's going down the side over the 45 and out of bounds. He fumbled that kick off, couldn't get it away, picked it up and tried to run it, and he's out of bounds on about the Ohio State 44-yard line. And out of bounds over there by Duffick. It was a bad pass from center, a little bit too low. And Morrison, intending to punt, fumbled the ball, then picked it up and fumbled it again, picked it up and ran Ohio's right side. Looked for a moment like he might get away, but there was one key block that he needed over there, but he didn't get it. So Michigan takes over on the Ohio State 44-yard line. Single wing, they shift to the right this time. The tailback is Ortman. Ortman takes the ball, he fades back, he's going to throw. There's one away down, and it's no good. Covered beautifully by Newell. No flag on the play. It was Koseski, the potential receiver on the play. And the officials this afternoon, you know, the referee is Rupp, his assistants are Finsterwald, Larson, and Morrow. Out of that will come the Wolverines again. Up over the ball is their big center. It is Urban. Single wing, they shift to the right. Ortman, the tailback again. The ball goes back to Ortman. There's a jump pass, and it's good for the Ohio State 36-yard line. The jump pass, the ball going to Harry Alice from Ortman. A jump right from the tailback's body, leaped into the air. Alice got behind the Ohio State line, and the play was stopped in there by Widows and Janowitz on the Ohio State 36-yard line. It'll be third down for the Wolverines. Third down and about a yard and a half to go. It's a T formation. Single wing, they shift to the right. Duffick is up close. Ball goes to Ortman. Ortman hurdles the line and makes it a first down, I believe. Very, very close to a first down from our spot. On the 40-yard line, it looks like a first down. That is very close. They've called the Ohio captain in. He is asking for a measurement. From where we said, it looks like the ball is a first down. It's a little beyond the Ohio State 34-yard line. This series of offenses started on the 34. It is a first down for Michigan. First down for Michigan on the Ohio State 34. That's the second first down in the quarter for Michigan. None for Ohio State. No score the first quarter of the ball game. We have about 9 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Michigan into a preliminary tee. Single wing, they shift to the right. The line is unbalanced on the left. And the ball, there's another jump pass, but it was dropped. Another jump pass to Alice. It hit him right in the middle of the tummy, but it was too hot to handle. Widows covering for Ohio State. Clock has been stopped on the incomplete forward pass, so we have 9 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter of the ball game, and there's no score as yet. Ohio State using a six-man line now. Two linebackers up in close, and the ball goes back to Ortman, and Ortman runs to Ohio State's right side, and he gets beyond the 30, down the 25. He's caught and falls forward to the Ohio State 22-yard line. Jack Leininger made the stop of the play for Ohio State. Well, there's timeout down on the field. We'd like to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, with this hectic football game, with the Western Conference Championship riding for either team, and if Ohio State could win or tie, very possible a Rose Bowl bid. There's a capacity crowd of over 97,000 here this afternoon. Everything is tense. I believe every photographer, every network, every newsreel in the country are here covering this important football game. There's time out, so time in a moment. Joe Mulvihill.
Ladies and you gentlemen, too, have you heard about the new Norge refrigerator that defrosts itself? That's right, Norge defrosts itself automatically. Norge is the only refrigerator with the self-defroster, the built-in automatic defrosting system. Every night at midnight, this wonderful Norge shuts itself off, defrosts itself, then turns itself back on again. Moisture collects automatically in the hand defroster that you empty at your convenience. Well, it's time in now, and back to Tom Manning.
All right. Michigan's first down on the Buckeye 22, and they go into a T formation. The ball goes back to fullback Duffick, and he powers his way through to the Ohio State 15-yard line, or he's wrapped up in there by Widows. By Widows and Newell. The ball is exactly on the Ohio State 15-yard line. We're at second down and about 3. It's the first quarter, no score as yet. 8 minutes and 40 seconds of playing time remaining. Out of the huddle they come. Single wing, Michigan, strong to the right, unbalanced line to the left. And there's a full spinner play with Duffick faking a handoff that time and spinning into the forward wall. He's caught on there by Jennings and Wirtz, but not until he brings that ball to the Buckeye 13-yard line. Third down and about 2 feet to go for a first. And the Wolverines are snapping out of that huddle, and they're calling signals as Gendiev. Tailback on the play is Ortman. The ball goes back to Ortman. Ortman tries to power his way through, but he's bumped in there and jammed, but good on that line of scrimmage for no gain. It was Thomas and Leininger. Leininger, the middle linebacker, up, and Thomas up on the wall. Russell Rupp, the referee, is looking over at the head linesman. It'll be fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and there goes Gendiev, the quarterback. Gendiev asked for a measurement. He wants to be sure. This is an important spot for Michigan. The head linesman, Archie Morrow, bringing the lines in. Russell Rupp thought it was a little bit short, but they wanted to make sure just how short it was. Now he's asking Gendiev to take a look, and it's about 2 feet, and it's fourth down coming up. Michigan up to the line of scrimmage. Russell Rupp delayed the game for a second. Now they're ready to go. He starts the clock. Single wing, they shift strong to the right, and the ball goes to the fullback, and I believe he makes it a first down. He's on about the 11.5 or 12-yard line. Thomas is on the bottom of the pile for Ohio State. It is a first down for Michigan, their fourth first down in the quarter. It was Duffick, the big fullback, that carried that ball to the Ohio State. Well, let's put it on the 12, about 11.5. Let's keep it on the 12-yard line. First down for Michigan. Well, they call it the 11. We'll go along with them. It's on the 11. Out of the huddle come Michigan again. Single wing, they shift to the right. Tailback is the fullback, and he takes that ball, and he hands off this time to Koseski, and Koseski fell back on the 15-yard line. Thomas fell on top of him. Thomas, however, didn't have to make the tackle, as Duffick, who took the pass from center, handed it to Koseski, his right halfback, and Leo fell on the 15-yard line. Make it second down and 14 for the Wolverines, midway between the sideline markers. Single wing, they shift to the left this time. Koseski's the tailback. Ball goes back to Koseski, fades back and throws a forward pass. Oh, Ohio State had the ball intercepted on the 8-yard line. It was Hamilton, but like a hot potato, he dropped it. That would have been a terrific break for Ohio State, but Hamilton dropped the ball. So it's Michigan's third down. Ball is on the Ohio State 15-yard line. There's no score as yet. It's third down and 14 yards to go. Koseski losing 4 yards on the handoff from Duffick. They'll look out for a trick on this one. Out of the huddle they come. Six-man line, Ohio State. Single wing, Michigan to the right. Unbalanced to the left. And the ball goes back to Krzyzewski's fading back, and he's looking for a receiver. He's going to throw. He's caught. And intentionally grounding that pass, perhaps. We'll see. Troutwine was in there and had a hold of him. Back on the 22 or 23-yard line. We'll see what they call it. Leininger was through and had a hold of him, but he threw the ball out of bounds on the far side. Well, they don't call it intentional grounding. They set the ball on the 15-yard line.